Welcome to Mathematics Untold. Today we are going to start ratio and proportions. Okay, this is the chapter number 5. Okay, first of all, we write here chapter name ratio and proportion. Right? This is the chapter number 5. Okay, now first of all, we start from ratio. What is the ratio? Ratio means when we compare two quantity of same unit, okay, how much greater than or less than, it is called ratio. Okay. Now we write here definition. Ratio is defined as comparison of two quantities of same unit. Okay. Example: 5 kg rice, okay, and 10 kg rice, okay, two different rice, okay, but unit is same, kg. Then we can compare these two quantity, okay. How? 5 kg is to 10 kg. Now if we compare these two quantity, but we have to check where their unit are same or different. If their unit are same, then we can write in unit ratio. Otherwise we cannot write in ratio. Okay. Now from here we can cancel out kg to kg. Now 5 is to 10 left. Now 5 is to 10 is also can be divisible by 5. 5 1 is 5 and 5 2 is 10. Now it is written as 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2. Okay. 5 or 10 is written as 1 is to 10. Then 1 is to 10 in now further not converted into any other number. Okay. 1 is to 10. 1 is to 2 is its last position. Okay. Now from here we can compare these two quantity, 5 kg of rice and 10 kg of rice. That means 10 kg is rice is 2 times of 5 kg of rice. Okay. When we compare two quantity, then we use ratio and proportions. Okay. Okay. Ratio is written as, in generally ratio is written as A is to B. Okay, any number of ratio, if you want to compare, then you can write like this way: A is to B. Okay, here A is called antecedent, okay, antecedent, and B is called consequent. In ratio, first number is called antecedent and second number is called consequent. Okay, we can compare the ratio in three types according to antecedent and consequent. Okay, how to compare? If you check, sometimes you got antecedent and consequent are equal. Okay, it may be equal. Three cases arises. Okay, three cases arises: A equal to B. If we find a ratio, we got a equal to B, then we write the A is to B. That means A is to A. Okay, if A is to B, then put the value of B is equal to A. Now, if you cancel out, we get 1 is to 1. Okay, if value of two quantity are same, then we get the ratio 1 is to 1. That ratio are called ratio of equality. Okay. Now here we can say that ratio of equality. We are going to compare, okay, we are going to divide the ratio. How many types of ratio here? Okay, so if antecedent and consequent are equal, then we get the ratio 1:1. That ratio are called ratio of equality. Then second case also arises, a less than b. If a is less than, okay, like this case, 5 kg is less than compared to the 10 kg of rice. Okay, so here is one ratio arises, 1:2. Then antecedent is less than consequent. Then this type of ratio is called lesser than less ratio. Okay, lesser than type ratio or lesser ratio. Okay, so here we can say that this ratio A is to B. If A is less than B, A is to B is called lesser than type. Lesser than type ratio. Okay. Now we going to the third case. Okay. We are going to the third case. Third case is A is greater than B. Okay. Take an example. A is greater than B. Let 8 meter and 2 meter. Okay. First quantity is 8 meter and second quantity is 2 meter. Then we have to find the ratio. Then 8 meter is to 2 meter. Here we see that 4:1. Okay. That is the final ratio, but here consequent is greater than, antecedent is greater than consequent in this case. Now, here it is third case. Okay, A is to B, A is greater than B. Then we can say that A is to B is greater than type ratio. Greater than type ratio. Okay. First of all, in this small video, we can learn about what is the ratio. Okay, then types of the ratio. There are 3 types of the ratio. One it is the ratio of equality, another is the lesser than type ratio, and third is the greater than type ratio. Okay, now we are proceed. Okay, we are proceed to see what is the property of ratio. Okay, now we are going to start property of ratio. One property is that if you have any ratio A is to B, okay, that means A is to B is written as A by B. Okay, then if you multiply of this ratio by any number, that is C by C, then you got AC by BC. AC by BC, then the value of AC by BC, okay, then then the value of original ratio cannot be changed. Okay, now how cannot be changed? We are going to verify that property by example. Okay, if we take an example 2:7, okay, that is the ratio, lesser than type ratio. Then 2:7 is written by 2 by 7. Okay, if you want to multiply numerator and denominator of this number is like 3 by 3, then we got a new number is 6 by 21, that is 6:21. Then we can say that 2:7 is equal to 6:21. Okay, then further if we simplify 6:21, we got the number 2:7. Okay, we got the new ratio 2:7. So we can say that it is equal to 2:7. Okay, that is the property. If you multiply numerator and denominator of any ratio, then we got the same ratio. Okay, that is the property. Now we are going to solve exercise 5.1. Okay, from starting, it is important to those students who are those students who who are in the class 10 or who has the syllabus of ratio and proportion. Okay. Now we are going to find ratio of 4 months and 1 year 6 months. Okay. Here. Okay. First of all, we check they are the same units or not. Okay. Because we are going to compare two numbers of the same units, but here we see that there are the written as 4 months, but here written as 1 year 6 months. Okay, here is coming. Okay, here is coming. Here is not the same unit of months, so we are going to convert years into months. Okay. Now, first number is left as it is not problem, but it create problem. 1 year. 1 year means 1 into 12. Okay, plus 6 months. Okay, if we multiply 1 year into 12, it will be converted into months. So all the numbers are months. Okay, then 12 plus 6 is equal to 18 months. Okay, now we can see here all the two ratio are in months. So now we can compare. Okay, here you write 4 months is to 18 months. Now cancel the month, 2 months. 4 is to 18. Cancel by 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 9 is 18, 2 is to 9. Okay, that is the comparison of 4 months and 1 year 6 months. Okay. Okay, how to compare this? It is the which type of ratio? It is the lesser than type of ratio. And how to the compare this? From 1 month it will take two times, or from 1 month if you take from take 1 month it take nine times. Okay, that is the 4th month and it is the 1 year 6 months. Okay, if you take 2 months, then it goes to 9 months. If you take 4 months, it goes to 18 months. Okay, for here we compare. It is the 2 month smallest month is it's 4 months of smallest month is 2 months, and 1 year 6 month of smallest month is 9 months. Now we compare like this way. Okay, now we should proceed to second question. Okay, sorry. Okay, new question is question number 4. 1.2 kg and 60 grams. Okay, we have to find ratio. First of all, check the units. There is the kg and there is the gram. So units are the difference. So we convert in same units. We have to try to convert the large unit in a smaller unit, because kg is the large quantity and gram is the smallest quantity. Okay, so we convert kg. Okay, we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams, so we multiply this quantity by 1000. Okay, here then you can remove the point. Okay, then put the 10 in denominator and cut this 0 to 0. Then here we can write, you can write here 1200 gram. Okay, now you can see that the number units are the same. Now you can proceed in ratio. 1200 gram is to 60 grams. Okay, now you cut this. GS, grams is the singular plural word. Okay, cut here from 0 to 0, write here 120 is to 6. From 6 you can simplify this. 2 is to 20 is to 1. Okay, that means 1.2 kg is 20 times greater than 60 grams. Okay, we can compare by the ratio. We can compare any two quantity by the ratio. Okay, now we are going to new concept. that is the what is the mixed ratio or what is the compound ratio. Okay, now we are going to see what is the mixed ratio and compound ratio. Okay, you have given many types of ratio. Let A is to B is the one ratio, C is to D is the another ratio, and E is to F is the one another ratio, and we take four ratio. Okay, and E, F, C, D, E, F, and G, H. Okay, there are the four ratio, and you have to find that what is the mixed ratio of this. Mixed ratio means you mix the all ratio and write one ratio. Okay, instead of write one ratio. So what you do multiply the antecedent here. Multiply all antecedent to antecedent. Okay. So there you multiply A into C. Okay. A into C into E into G. Okay. Is to B is to D is B into D into F into H. Then you got new ratio. What is the new ratio? A C E G is to B D F H. That is the called compound ratio or mixed ratio. Okay. See by one problem. Okay. Example. Take a ratio 2:7 and another ratio 4:5. Okay, we have to find mixed ratio. Then multiply 2 into 4 is to 7 into 5. You got a new ratio 8:35. Okay, 8:35 not further simplified, so it is the final ratio and it is the mixed ratio or compound ratio. Okay, now we are going to see one most important problem on this big concept. Okay, it is the question number 2 of 3. Okay, we have to find here compound ratio or mixed ratio. Okay, it is the very important or most problem. Now here three types of ratio given. First ratio is x plus 1 is to x minus y. X plus y is to x minus y, and second ratio is x square plus y square is to x plus y to whole square of whole square, and x square minus y square of whole square is to x to the power 4 minus y to the power 4. Okay, three ratio is given. We have to find compound ratio. Okay, our rule is multiply all the antecedent to the antecedent, where first ratio antecedent is x plus y into second ratio antecedent is x square plus y square into third ratio antecedent is x square minus y square to the power whole to the power 2 is to. Now you multiply here consequent to consequent. You can take the sign of multiply. Okay, right here sign the multiply or not. It is not necessary to write here sign. Okay, because it is the variable and you took the bracket sign. Okay, if you took the bracket sign, it is not necessary to give the multiply sign. Right. Now see. X plus 1 is not break. Okay, we are trying to breaking all the factor. Okay, breaking into factor. Okay, x square plus y square, there are no factor. Okay, pure factor. Okay, we can convert into formula but not in pure factor, so we left that x square plus y square. Now we are going to see here x square minus y square whole square. Then we can write that x square. First of all, we convert this like this way, x plus y into x minus y, and write here whole square. Okay, here we convert x square minus y square is equal to x plus y into x minus y. It is the formula of a square minus b square. Now see here, it is nothing. it is nothing but x plus y and x plus y. Okay, it is nothing but x square minus y square into x square plus y square. Okay, now we are going to further factorize the number or simplify the number. We put this number as, because it is nothing can be factorized. Okay, but here you see that x plus y whole square and x minus y whole square is to, see here, x minus y into x plus y into x plus y into, see here, x square minus y square converted into x minus y and x plus y, and it is written as x square plus y square. Okay, no problem. Now if we simplify x plus y to x plus y and x minus y, here you can see that 2 times x minus y. Okay, then you simplify, cut this here, because 2 times x minus y get x minus y whole square. Okay, that means that factor is simplified by that factor. Okay, cancel out from that factor. Now x square plus y square, you can see that in that consequent has also 1 x square plus y square, so you can simplify. Okay, here last one factor x plus y whole square, you can see that there are 2 times of x plus y, then you can cancel out x plus y whole square. So here you can write that 1:1, that is the mixed ratio of that all three ratio is 1:1. Okay, now we are going to solve. Okay, it is clear. Now we are going to solve question number 4. Okay, question number 4 is the very important in examination. 2 marks question from this part will become in board examination. Okay, now we are going to solve question number 4. Okay, this is the question number 1 of 4. Okay, here 2 ratio is given. What A is to B is equal to 6:7, and second ratio is given, B is to C is equal to 8:7. We have to find A is to C. Okay, now see that first ratio is A is to B, then you can write that A by B. Okay, ratio is converted into division. Okay, division means ratio. Remember one thing, ratio is converted into division and division is converted into ratio. Okay, then here we can write here 6/7. Also similarly, B is to C is written as B by C, and B by C is equal to 8/7. Now we have to find A is to C, that means we have to find A by C. Okay, now if you see that A is to C means B is not here. Okay, here is the antecedent of this ratio is A and C is the consequent of second ratio. Then B is eliminated from A, in A is to C. Okay, then you can simplify or arrange this arrange A by C like in term of this in 2 ratio. Then A is written as A by B into, or B or C is written as B by C. See here, B is cancelled out. Then A by C is simplified by A by B into B by C. Okay. Remember, if you have to find A is to C. A is to C means value of antecedent of first ratio and consequent of last ratio. Then you proceed like this way. Okay, see here, A by B value of A by B is 6/7 into B by C, value of B by C is 8/7. Okay, then you see that here is nothing is cancel out, then you simply multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. Now right here 48/49, that is 48:49 is the answer of A is to C. Okay, now we are going to solve for question number 2 of 4, similar types of question, but little bit little bit larger question. Okay, now it is the question number 2 of 4. Okay, here a is to b is given, that is the value of first ratio is given, and b is to c is also given, that is the value of second ratio is given, and at last third ratio is given, value of c is to d is given. We have to find a is to d. Here we can see that a is the consequent of first ratio, and a is the antecedent of first ratio, and d is the consequent of last ratio. Okay, now our process is same. Okay, now we have to try like this. A is right here, a is to d, then a is to d is written by a by d, then a by d is simplified by a by b into b by c into c by d. Here you can see that b is cancelled out and c is cancelled out. It is nothing but it is a by d. Okay, now you can put the all value of a by b. What is the a by b? You can write here 2 by 3, and b by c 4 by 5, and c by d is 6 by 7. Okay, now cancel out. Something is cancelled. Yes, 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6, or nothing is cancelled. Nothing is cancelled. So you multiply the numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. If you multiply 4 2 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16, and now write here denominator to 35, because 5 7 ja 35, and right here 16 is to 35 is the final answer. Okay, now we are going to solve question number 3 of 4. Okay, now it is the question number 3 of 4. A is to b is given and b is to c is given. We have to find a is to b is to c. And okay, here our process is, first of all, see that if this types of question comes, then we have to face a problem, or we have to see most important things. One more most important thing is which number is common in two ratio. Okay, here a is to b is given, right, and b is to c is given. We have to find which number is common, which alphabet or which letter is common in this ratio. We can clearly see that b is the common on both the ratio. Okay, b, what is the value of b in first ratio? Value of b is 4, and second ratio, what is the value of b? Is 3. Our main target is take the LCM of b, okay, in both the ratio. That means LCM of 4 and 3. LCM, we know that LCM of 4 and 3 is equal to 12. Okay, now our first step is take the LCM of common number, that means consequent of first ratio and antecedent of second ratio. Okay, if two ratio are given and you have to find a is to b is to c. Now LCM of 4 and 3 is equal to 12. Then our main target is, it is the step 1. Okay, right here step 1. Then LCM is 4. Then our main target is we have to make the b is 4. Okay, in both the ratio. Okay, so we have to try to make the b in 12. Here we see that b is 4. So we multiply first ratio to 3. Okay, if we multiply the first ratio to the 3, then we get the 12. Okay, right here a is to b is equal to 3 is to 4 into first ratio into 3. Okay, now a is to b is equal to become only ratio part, not that part. Okay, then 9 is to 12. Now second ratio, you see that there is the 2 is to 3. This 3 we want to become this 3, convert this 3 in 12. Okay, to see 12, then read the table of 12. 3 4s are 12. So you multiply this ratio by 4. Okay. Then write here second and multiply by 4. Then B is to C is converted into 8 is to 12. Okay, now see that in this first ratio has value of B is equal to 12 and second ratio value of C is equal to 12. B is equal to 12. Now we compare that A is to B is right directly right here. 9 is to 12 is to 8. 12 is to 8. Okay. That is the process and very good process. Okay. Now I want to repeat one more time. Okay, A is to B is given, B is to C is given. We have to find A is to B is to C. So first of all, check. You have to check which number is common. Here we see that B is common. So you took the LCM. Okay, you take the LCM of 12 and 4 and 3. You got the 12. So you try to convert B into 12. So you multiply the first ratio by 3 and multiply the second ratio by 4. You got the 12. Now you compare, because first person and second person income is 9 is to 12 and second person and third person income is 8 is to 12. Then you can say that the all three person income ratio is 9 is to 12 is to 8. Here you can't say that, because first person income is 3 and second person income is 4. Here second person income is 2, but because second person income is convert here, so you can't say that what is the ratio of first person, second person and third person. If you convert like this, then you can say that what is the ratio of first person, second person and third person. Okay, am I clear? You understand? Okay, if you not understand, then you write in comment section what you not understand, and then or one request from my side, I am trying to speaking English and teach in English. So you can't comment that sir आप हिंदी में पढ़ाइए, आप हिंदी अच्छा पढ़ाते, but there is the no way. Okay, I want to learn in English, so I teach little bit mistake. So, but I know I am able to understand. I am able to understand to you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. We will meet in the second video. Okay. Thank you.